They also have canovas, or also known as cannas. Now these are just starting, but these bloom an absolutely beautiful flower. Good amount of flowers here. There are some more. Welcome back to Green Bay Explorer. I am in Telly's greenhouse, and I'm going to show you how greenhouses prepare to bring you the spring flowers that everyone loves to collect, whether they're vegetables, flowers, perennials, annuals. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm showing you behind the scenes. In this greenhouse, they grow geraniums. When I first stepped in here, I lost my breath. The temperature is ridiculous. It is 32 degrees outside right now, but let me show you the temperature inside this greenhouse. It's 78 degrees. How are they able to do that? It's 100% solar. The sun's doing everything. The only thing that's working is this fan right here circulates the air. Other than that, the sun does all the work. They have so many variety of geraniums in here. I just wanted to give you a glimpse at a few of them. Obviously they're not flowering yet, but they have light pink, dark pink, red, maroon. Over here, the leaves are completely different, but they are absolutely beautiful. Coming over here, you can see the leaves are even lighter with a beautiful light pink flower. Curious about vegetables? Let's get into the peppers. How about the habanero oranges? Or habanero orange, I misspoke there. But here's candy cane red. They are just sprouting now. But over here, you got some regular peppers. But one of the mistakes I made, and let me find it again. Oh, here it is. This is the Hungarian wax pepper. I made a mistake of getting one of these. They are hot, hot, hot. And there's sweet Hungarian, which kind of look more like a banana, but I made the huge mistake of getting the Hungarian hot. Whew, I paid the price on that one, but they were delicious. Just, I would blend them in your cooking versus eating them on their own, like the mistake I made. Here we have some lady slippers. This is actually the first time I have seen these. I think these get picked up so quickly at the garden centers, and that's why I never had an opportunity to actually take a look at them. But they are adorable. What's cool about Telly's is they already set up your peppers for you. You don't have to repot them, you don't have to bury them in the dirt. These pots are already ready with 4 peppers in them, so it makes for an easier garden. And because they started so early, these are going to be even bigger and have an even sooner pickings. Greenhouses can get hot very quickly, and for one reason they open the doors is they need to balance out some of these colder flowers that want the colder temperatures. For example, if they get too hot too soon, it triggers them to flower. So that's why they ended up opening up the snowy gate or a garage door in the front there, just to cool this down a little bit more. But the sun is always free energy. Some beautiful shrubs that you can pick out are Loropetalums. These are cherry blasts. I love these. They have almost like a feathery flower. A great plant for decorating your garden are coleus. They are a low maintenance, but they produce these beautiful leaves. But one of my favorite is actually decorating or even using herbs, in this case oregano, and this one smells amazing. These giant pots are holding dahlias, one of my favorite. Beautiful flower that's great for putting in a vase or decorating in bouquets. That was a red one. This one is pink with the white tips. Down here you can get a bright yellow. These are the big ones too. That's why they need such big pots as well. They're starting with more of their vegetables. Here's some onion. But if you look over here, this one cracked me up. These are snap peas. just sitting on top. I've always made the mistake of burying them, but here they respond better in warm temperatures, so by actually keeping them on top with the warm sun, they sprout a lot faster. Potted petunias, you see it on a lot of decks. They're good for hanging off of patios, off of driveways. But what I like right here is they give you a variety. They have a variety of different petunias right here. So that makes for a fun decor for your house, and it just keeps going and going. I had to sneak this into the video. They made their own fairy garden. I have always dreamed of making a fairy garden, but this is just a knockout, amazing garden. There is no more space to add anything. Oh my God, even a little pine tree. Look at that. They crossed, you know, some tropical with some hardy, you know, winter pine. This is so adorable. Let's get a big look at it. It's a big giant table. I don't know about you, but I'm impatient when it comes to flowers. I want the spring to come now. I want it to jump into summer so I can truly enjoy my garden with some impatience. Did you ever wonder how they pot all these plants? Well, one big assist to this is this conveyor belt. Hundreds of pounds of soil are fed into a giant storage container or drum. Then that drum slowly dispenses the soil into each pot. An employee will then take the seedlings and stuff them directly into the soil. As it follows the conveyor, it'll go into a soaking station and water the plants. Petunias are one of those that actually like the cold temperatures. You can see the door open there. But as you go further down where the door isn't open, they're blooming more and more and more. They're actually triggered by the warmth to bloom. One thing that Tully's does, which I thought was really cool, is they actually help out their customers by keeping some of their tropical plants in their greenhouses to help protect them from the winter. For example, like this beautiful tree here. Or over here, like these oversized bonsais. I've never seen ones these big, but it's beautiful. I'm not sure, you know, I recognize that leaf, but I cannot think what that one is. I'm drawing a blank, but here's some more bonsais all over. So it's really helpful to the customer, and it, you know, prevents the risk of losing them in the cold temperatures. Another benefit of having a greenhouse is you can store your car for the winter. Let's go see what this one is. Very nice. Here's some more begonias with every color flower imaginable. These pinks, but that orange is absolutely gorgeous. Let me come around and show you. That is so pretty. But come over here, you even have these purple leaf ones, which I think it is so cool. That would look great off of a deck or a patio. I want to give you a quick look at all these seedlings in here and how pretty they are. Some of them are already blooming. of succulents. I am at Telly's greenhouse in Michigan, Troy, Michigan, where they're preparing their roses for the springtime. Right now it's March, it's a little chilly, but that's the perfect time to get your roses ready. They have so many varieties, like looks like ketchup and mustard, you know, Livin' Easy, Love Song, Oh My. Now obviously these names might not mean much, but then it eventually refers to the color rose that they'll become. As you can see, the pink, the red, the light lavender purple. Let's come over here. We got the beautiful orange. Coming over here, now this one is fantastic. This is why it's called ketchup and mustard, is because it's red and yellow. Coming to the other side, we got more yellows, more of the reds. Now the question is, how do you take care of your rose? If you get a rooted rose like these ones, how you want to plant these is by the end of the roots, you want to plant it about a ½ inch to an inch higher than the root base. As you can see here, all of these are planted pretty about that, you know, area above the roots. And that's how you help protect for a rooted rose that you're purchasing from a greenhouse or any other grower. There are two different types of roses that you can find at growers and greenhouses. One of them is grafted and the other one is rooted. For example, a grafted is a rose that is actually split and then a new stem is added to that rose. A lot of times how you can tell a grafted is you'll see a big kind of like bulb or a rounded area at the bottom. There's one, and then usually a big cutting will occur too. When you take care of grafted roses, the best way to plant them is taking this entire round area and you plant that entirely into the ground. This one sits a little higher because its root base is so big, which is actually good. Good root base, that it could not fit in the pot entirely. But taking a look, just make sure to plant it about right here, or you can plant it a little higher, but get that area underneath the ground, and then it'll save you from the winter time.